Hi friends, I'm going to be showing you how to prepare stuffed mushrooms. This is an excellent starter, or you can serve this as a tea time snack. All that we require for this recipe is button mushrooms. I've washed the button mushrooms thoroughly, allowed all the excess moisture to drain out in the colander. Then I've started to detach all the stems from the mushrooms. I'm going to be using the stems as well inside the stuffing. So I'm going to chop the stems as fine as possible, because we need to stuff this inside the mushroom. This is roughly about 200 grams of button mushrooms and the stems that I've chopped and reserved. We would also require breadcrumbs. You can use regular breadcrumbs or you can use panko breadcrumbs. I've finely chopped onion, bell pepper, garlic and chilies and reserved. Make sure to chop it as fine as possible. We need all-purpose flour and corn flour. We need to dip the mushrooms in the batter. And then I've also grated half a cup of cheddar cheese and reserved. You can use half and half of cheddar and mozzarella. Now in a wok I've added about a tablespoon of oil, and to that I've transferred the onion, chilies, garlic, bell pepper and the mushroom stems. I'm going to fry all the ingredients till the onions soften a bit and the bell pepper also should reduce completely. Only then you can stuff your mushroom. Now to this I'll be adding salt and pepper as per taste. You can also add pizza seasoning. You can add mint to this recipe. It totally depends on what flavor you want your stuffing to be. You can also add chicken stock cube. It's totally up to you. You can switch up the flavoring as per your taste preference. Make sure to fry all the ingredients till the onions have softened and it's starting to turn light pink in color. Now you can see the bell pepper has completely reduced. At this point, switch off the flame and allow this mixture to cool down completely. You can place this mixture under a fan and allow it to cool completely. Once the onion mixture has cooled completely, then add the grated cheese to this. Because if you add your grated cheese while the mixture is warm, it will melt. So once I've added the grated cheese, I'm going to give this a good mix. Check for salt, add salt if needed, and then start stuffing your mushrooms. But make sure to stuff your mushrooms gently. Take small portions of that mixture and gently stuff your mushrooms, because these mushrooms are very fragile. They might tend to break. I'm going to prepare a batter for these mushrooms. I'm going to add salt to the all-purpose flour and corn flour. I'm going to add water little by little, and using a fork I'm going to give this a good whisk and start preparing a smooth batter. It should be slightly thinner than the cake batter. Add small portions of water while you're preparing this batter, and make sure there are no lumps in your batter. Once the batter is done, we can start to bread the mushrooms. I'm gently dipping the mushrooms in the batter and I'm going to roll it out in the breadcrumbs. Now this is going to be the first coating for the mushrooms. I'm going to be doing double coating of batter and breadcrumbs for the mushroom. The reason I'm doing that is because the mushrooms have a lot of moisture in them. While you're frying, it might tend to break and all the cheese might ooze out. So it's always safer to have a double coating on the mushroom. Now I'm going to allow this to refrigerate for about an hour's time before I double coat the mushroom. The mushroom color might change while you're refrigerating for an hour's time. It might turn light brown in color, but that's not an issue. That will happen. Now I'm just going to start to double coat the mushroom. I've dipped it again in the batter and in the panko breadcrumbs. In case any spots are not covered, it will get covered in the second coating. Also place your oil on medium flame and keep your oil nice and hot. We need to fry these mushrooms. Now I've breaded the mushrooms thoroughly. I'm just going to reserve it on a plate. I'll prepare a dipping sauce. Thousand Island dipping sauce. 4 tablespoons of mayo and 2 tablespoons of ketchup is all that we need for this dipping sauce. Give the mayo and ketchup a good mix. You can also add garlic to this. You can add parsley. It's totally up to you how you're going to present this dipping sauce. But this dipping sauce is excellent with many starter recipes. You can also prepare these mushrooms ahead of time and store this in the refrigerator. Whenever you're organizing any large gatherings, you can prepare this ahead of time and refrigerate it. And when you're having the party, you can just fry it out. So I've gently dropped the mushrooms one by one in hot oil and I'm starting to fry it out. But make sure you're very gentle while you're handling these mushrooms. The bread coating might tend to break out and the cheese might ooze out in the oil, and that accident should not happen. And at the same time, fry it on low to medium flame because the mushroom inside is raw. It has to cook. I would also like to warn a few beginners because mushroom contains a lot of moisture. The moisture might tend to release in the oil and the oil might splutter. So make sure you're very careful while frying these mushroom balls because you might tend to have small accidents here and there. So fry it gently and make sure you're careful at the same time. Once the mushrooms turn light golden brown in color, I'm going to drain it out from the oil and reserve it on the tissue paper and serve it right away. The recipe in detail is posted on my blog, friends. Blog link will be posted in the description box below this video, or you can click the icon above this video. For regular updates, do like me and follow me on social media. Social media links for my Instagram, Facebook and Twitter will be in the description box below this video. Also subscribe to me on my Tamil channel. All the recipes are translated and posted in Tamil language. Tamil channel link will also be in the description box below this video, or you can click the icon above this video. Now I've started to fry the second batch as well. Under 15 minutes, the entire batch of mushrooms will be done. You need a little bit of patience while you're frying them. So once I finish frying these mushrooms, I'm just going to go ahead and serve it with the Thousand Island sauce. This is a yummy snack. You have to try this. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more videos. I'll be seeing you soon with the next recipe video. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.